What's going on, guys? I just finished watching UFC Fight Night this Saturday night. Pretty much all the fights were pretty good, very entertaining card. I really enjoyed the Ultimate Fighter fights. Man, them guys were really going after it. Um, you could tell they really wanted those contracts for to stay in UFC and these youngsters, man, they brought it and they worked very hard and as a result they put up amazing fights. So that was pretty good, very entertaining. Here to talk about the main event between Edson Barboza and Giga Chikadze, featherweight division fight. These two were not playing around, very action-packed fight. Barboza is one of those fighters that is never in a boring fight. He's very exciting to watch. I'm a huge fan of him. I consider him championship material for sure. One of those guys that has basically been a champion but never gotten a belt. Why do I say that? In the sense that, well, he has been defeated. He has lost fights before, and he has picked himself up, comes back and wins and goes on winning streaks, reinvent himself. This time he went to featherweight, came down from 155 to 145, and he's been on a roll in that division. Um, Tonight he came and he faces Giga Chikadze, another fighter that went under my radar. I really wasn't aware of him that much. I knew he was doing well, that he was coming up, and that this was a fight to watch because Edson Barboza was a very significant obstruction in his way up. Um, I think he did very well. The fight was action packed. It went to 3 rounds. The first round I gave it to Chikadze. I thought that he did very well, feeling things out, um, keeping the distance, seeing what Barboza was gonna bring for him. They exchanged a lot of kicks. Their chins bang and scraped a lot, and it was one of those exchanges between two very accomplished kickboxers. I was able to determine that Chikadze was the faster of the two. His strikes were faster, his kicks were faster, and he was doing pretty good of being a sniper and landing a lot of jabs on Edson Barboza. Edson Barboza is one of those warriors with a good chin, man, with a good chin. But he does have the tendency to be stationary. He doesn't move his head much. Uh, he has taken a lot of shots. As a result, he does get wobble. His lights turn off a bit. But in the first round, he was still safe. Second round came, and I thought Barboza got the momentum back. He was landing a lot of body shots. He picked up the speed. He was pressuring Chikadze against the fence, and it was a pretty good result. He was doing well. I thought he stole the second round, so that was 1-on-1. Third round comes, and Chikadze got some good advice from his coaches. His coach basically told him to strike a little more often, to do it twice, something like that, something around those words. And Chikadze is one of those guys. He's pretty good about. You could tell that he's pretty good about following instructions, and he came with a purpose. On the third round, he came for the kill. He went after Barboza. I have never seen somebody go after Barboza that way, man. Barboza is a sniper. He has devastating kicks. He has knocked people out with liver shots, with head kicks. That guy is so dynamic, so dangerous, so fun to watch. And Chikadze, although Chikadze respected him, he really didn't fear him. He came after him, and more so in the third round. I thought that he had that killer instinct. It's like he had a chip on his shoulder. According to commentary, he had said that he wanted to back up his claim that he was uh, one of the best strikers in his division, and he wanted to make it a point to back that up, back those words up, and exactly what he did. He backed it up pretty good. Um, he put away Edson Barboza in the third round, landed some shots to the head. Um, you could tell he has heavy hands. Barboza got wobbled. The fight at one point went to the ground, and to my surprise, because Chikadze was winning on the striking at that point. But to my surprise, I thought maybe Chikadze was gonna let him come back up so he could definitely knock him down. He didn't do that. He went after him on the ground, went for a guillotine that turned into a Darce choke, and even in his dangerous state, even in his you know in his wobbly state, Edson Barboza was defending the Darce choke pretty good, and he came back up. Both came back up, but then at that point, Chikadze landed some more shots, and Barboza was in danger again of getting knocked out. You could tell that he wasn't all there, and the referee at that point decided he's seen enough and stopped the fight, um, declaring Chikadze the winner. Barboza did, you could tell he was upset with that stoppage. According to him, he could have still gone on, but I thought the stoppage was pretty good. I don't think Barboza was coming back, and refs are there to keep you safe. Didn't want the guy to lose any more brain cells, and Chikadze won, and man, I'm a new fan. Like I said, Chikadze, a fighter that was under my radar. I had not been watching much of him, uh, but this was an amazing performance. I also like the speech that he did at the end when he was interviewed by Paul Felder. Um, I gave Barboza a lot of respect for his accomplishments, thanking him for the fight, and giving a shout out to his family. It was all very classy stuff. And then giving a shout out to his fans and everybody else. The guy is outspoken. He speaks clear English. I think UFC got a star right there, and then he gave a pretty good call out to Max Holloway, and I think that is a hell of a matchup. I would love to see that matchup. I think that's a match to make. Max Holloway is one of those 145ers that very accomplished champion in that division, has a hell of a chin, great hands, and that would be an amazing fight. I think that's the fight to make next for Giga Chikadze versus Max Holloway. And Edson Barboza, always classy in defeat. I will always be a fan of that guy. That guy, like I said, never in a boring fight. Amazing main event. I loved it. Action packed. Can't complain. Just pretty amazing night of fights, and just let's see what these two do next. But I'm keeping my eye on Chikadze from now on for sure. I think the 145 division is pretty stacked right now, and it has some amazing contenders. Chikadze being one of them. Thank you guys for listening to me. Those are my views on the main event. Thanks for listening, and subscribe to my channel. Give me likes, dislikes, comments, questions, whatever. Everything's welcome. Thank you. Peace.